video of the trip. The GM building in Detroit. Riverfront down there to walk on. And across the water is Canada. Should have videoed Cleveland for you. Cleveland was good. Be able to get that from the Riverwalk. Now, I'm not going to Canada, the casinos. Let's take a look. And now we're down the road in front of the GM building. Not that I deal with GM anymore, but that's okay. That's some sort of riverboat. I'm sure it's a casino. That's the bridge to Canada. That's Windsor, Canada, of course. Swing down the river. Not a river. It's a lake.
Could have took this walk in the street.
We'll just swing back around to the fountain. Oh, they were outside here. Look at these cars. Take a look. See? 12. Ooh. Like the old one's better than the new ones. It's pretty roomy in there. That's nice. Simple, yet elegant. And that was all from GM World. Cool.
Except palm tree.
Very quiet in here. You can see buildings through the glass. That's cool. Now we go.
Little local flavor. It's really not going to capture much. Oh, what we go out the window. I'd like to do it at night when the lights are all lit. Oh boy. I'm telling you, everywhere you look, flowers. Just beautiful. Clock store. I'm surprised. That chimes, and statues come out of those doors. A little on Main Street. Beautiful flowers. At night when everything's lit up, it's very pretty. Oh, I missed the pretty statue. That's it. Yep, that's where we're staying. Very nice place. Cute little drugstore. Tell you, they do everything so adorable. This is the lobby. Where's your father?
Catcher's house is still seeing the old rhyme carved in a beam, which tells
Just
of this
missed the
historic
end.
15th century event. Thus, you have the legend of the Pied Piper of Hamelin.
I don't know if you can see the lights, but everything's lit up, believe it or not. What time is it, Ken?
20 after 9.
It's 20 after 9. Look how light it is out. some of it shows up. Audio of the living Santa up on the hill. I don't know if you can see it. Activities all over the place. The trees got little stars. Somebody's hiding in every nook and cranny. Honest to goodness, I can't see any color through the lens, but I guess we'll see.
We'll put the side lens.
When we get it back.
Cut the site lens. It takes less than 5 minutes and there's no
For
surprise.
what reason?
Check out the site for more details. This is your chance to save hundreds of dollars by getting the coolest iPod of them all. Absolutely free at RadioFreeViews.com. Now listen, this is a limited time offer. So if you want your you must go to RadioFreeViews.com. Okay, so I'm halfway through college and mom gets sick. I drop out and work
I can see the color on this now.
later, I'm still working. Decent job, but no chance to advance. And then but when? Wife, she's great. My girls, Megan, Katie, and still my mom. We talk about vacations, and it's just fun.
This part of the store. It's quite large.
It's going to swing around this way here.
Our programs are designed for you and your complex life. Spring Arbor is the leader in accelerated degree completion. You'll meet only 1 night a week. That bears repeating. You'll meet just 1 night per week. And best of all, you'll be part of a great team, like working for your individual goals. With award-winning faculty and affordable tuition, 90% of our students graduate.
It's 9:20, it's 73 degrees, and Christmas music's playing. There's the big activity. And that's pretty much it. Even the nooks and crannies, you don't see it. I've got things lit. That's it. Hell, So long, Santa.
Mackinac Bridge. Or the Mackinac, whatever it is.
You were just surprised by the color of the wood.
Yeah. On the other side is the Upper Peninsula. It's about 87 degrees right now. Boy, I thought it'd be cooler up here. But no. Some lighthouse and fort and stuff here. Who knows if we'll see it. How many lighthouses and forts we've seen.
For a late That water's pretty amazing, huh? Parasail is out there. Here we are at the Upper Peninsula. I gotta tell you, this water has been amazing. I don't know if you can see it. Sure, we'll get to prettier sights to view. Lumberjacks.
On top of the tower history in Sault Ste Marie. Hydroelectric plant. That's Lake Heron. It's 21 feet higher, or lower, than Lake Superior, which is over here. As you can see, there's a ship entering the locks. And the locks are all up here, about a mile long. Raise the ship up. On Lake Superior. And that's Canada, Sault Ste. Marie, Canada on the other side. This is a very old town.
Second oldest in the country.
Third. Faster.
Oh.
It was third. St. Augustine, Santa Fe, and then Sault Ste. Marie.
That paper I read before. Difference between St. Augustine and Santa Fe.
Alright, we just came down from up there, which is up there. It's the tallest thing around here, that's why you can see everything. It's lower. And that lake's higher. It's being raised. How's the way out?
So is that alma mater. I don't want. I'm gonna try to get back, but get my feet wet.
Okay.
The water felt good.
Sault Ste. Marie is around a bend somewhere.
Look at this. Look at the map.
Canada. Oh, Canada. Yeah, I can feel them around my legs. And this is a Superior Lake.
要这个好吃。Here. Gotta turn back on, huh? Oh.
Is that running?
Yeah. Okay.
Lots of concrete.
Okay.
Tequamenon Falls. These are the upper falls. These are the higher of the two. Drop down about 50 feet. I'll go over to the brink of them. Then we got a clear shot. Starting to clear up. You can see the blue skies coming in over here. Alright, from here there's 94 steps back up. Can't see them. But it's up. We did it. As to say, a lot of breath. It's a nice walk. Just came from there. The other one was 94 steps. And that's down to the gorge, this one. I don't think so. Just to see water go by and make a nice noise.
Well, we've already climbed the lighthouse.
Yeah.
We climbed it.
Do it, end it. Sun's coming out on the fold. As soon as that sun comes out, it's going to heat up again. And now we're at the lower falls. This is where they come down to. They just cascade down from the upper. That's where we walked out. And keep cascading down.
Well, here we are in Muninsing. This is where Painted Rocks is. Nice place, huh? This is a Holiday Inn. And I'll show you why we decided to stay here. Well, after just leaving them, Best Western and having a dispute with them, our morning's finally off, but this is why we're here. Look at this view. And you gotta believe me when I tell you, this is how light it is at 9:30 at night. The sun don't set here till almost 10 o'clock. It's amazing. Isn't this pretty? This is where we'll be staying for a night or two. Because we already spent one night in town. We're going to take a boat tour out here, so we'll get to see all this stuff. It's supposed to be very scenic. I'm sure you're sick of looking at water video by now. But that's what's out here. Nature trails, falls, boat tours. And we'll see you guys later. Hope everything's going well at home. And I look forward to a good night's sleep because let me tell you, last night, it was one of our hellish nights. Nothing to do with me and Dad, all to do with our accommodations. Love yous all, bye.
Well, we are at Horseshoe Falls. One of the few falls you gotta pay to see. But for a few bucks, it's worth it. Huh? Alright. Water temperature is 40 degrees and it calmly flows down the hill. Alright, so they start. And they work their way down. Cascading down the rock. Under the bridge. And downstream. And down there is trout. And they're hungry. So over the edge. Do what you like. Oh, they're there. Just throw it. Not that far out. Just throw it down here where they are. That's what I wanted to see them jump out of the water. I think these guys have been fed. Go ahead. I gotta watch the glare. That's it?
That guy knocked right out.
Yeah. Feeding time's over, guys.
I just thought the saying was nice. That's all. don't know if you'll be able to read it the way I took the picture, but I'll do it again. Oh, wrong button. Oh boy.
Another fall. This is Muninsing or Muninsing, whatever it is. It sounds so peaceful. Close again. Ah. It's on the way up there. Well, that's the problem. One more view.
We promise no more waterfalls.
No, we can't promise that.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be waterfalls on that boat tour. It looks like a fun place to cool off. Because it is hot.
Okay, we're on the other side of the lake. That's what I was saying. Not a bad view from either side.
Here comes Frankie on a jet ski.
Where is he?
He left.
He followed us. Hey, Frank. Where'd he go? Okay.
Realize is that this bay freezes over completely in the wintertime, so all their exotic game just walked across the ice bridge to the mainland. The island's latest change of hands, though, was in 1990. When the United States Forest Service purchased the island, they turned it into a national recreation area, which means you own it. If you like hiking, biking, camping, Grand Island's a wonderful place to visit. You can get over there by taking a small passenger ferry. It's actually just a 6-person pontoon boat.
Filming on.
Now I'm filming. He's going to get that far.
The black is caused from a manganese, and the reds, browns, and oranges caused from iron ore. Now you'll also notice that there seem to be quite a few trees and shrubs growing along the face of the cliff and through here. Well, those trees and shrubs, they did originate at the top of the cliff.
That's where we're going. No, but that's not where we were.
It was once said that Father Marquette used to preach to the local Native Americans from up there. If you take a look on top of the castle, you can see where the Park Service has erected a small observation platform. There's also one to the right of it on the cliff surrounding. Well, Park Service has made a very nice park on top of the castle. There's picnic tables, barbecue pits, and a facilities building. You can get out to the castle by car if you'd like. Just take H58 east out of Muninsing and follow the road signs. It should take about 25 minutes.
Irish sauce.
called Bridal Veil Falls. It's actually one of the more spectacular waterfalls along the cliffs here. But about 8 years ago, the beavers built a dam on top of the cliff and dried that falls up. These next 3 large coves are called the Painted Coves. Now remember your colors. Blues and green.
It's like a face. Yep. Looks like a face.
That has to be it.
Yeah, we always colors.
He's gonna stop it.
It's like the land in the map.
Face. Also a face. Stains.
This isn't even the high one.
Just imagine going from that top. Look, it's still wet.
Yeah.
Right down those trails over there.
Kind of looks like it's raining inside Rainbow Cave. Wet groundwater seepage does flow the year around, and it creates huge colorful icicles in the wintertime. Now the black color you'll see streaking down the face of the cliff and through here is not entirely caused from groundwater seepage. It's actually more or less caused from tannic acid. Well, the large rock ahead of the boat is called the Grand Portal. Now, the Grand Portal is the tallest rock formation along the Pictured Rocks, extending to somewhere right around 207 feet.
Yes,
See that darn thing?
yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
It's like a Disney ride.
Stop. Way cool.
Well, this is Chapel Cove.
Yes,
Now,
it
have
is.
any of you folks ever done anything like this before? Well, if you look over the side, you're looking at about 15 feet of water. Let everybody over the same side, please. Well, just about that time, we'll come around the corner with a boat full of people and surprise them. Well, some passengers, they don't seem to mind. I even had one gentleman tell me it was the only form of wildlife he got to see on his entire vacation. And the small waterfall at the edge of Chapel Beach is called the Lower Chapel Falls.
Want me to get this in?
Part of the
I'll just look at that one thing.
And this is the last rock of the cruise. It's called Chapel Rock, sometimes referred to as Pulpit Rock.
The last rock?
Well, there's no doubt you've noticed that lone white pine tree standing on top of Chapel Rock.
That's where we're heading to the last turn around.
Well, Spray Falls is actually famous, not so much for the waterfall, but for the shipwreck that happened along here. It was actually the worst shipwreck in terms of loss of life on the Great Lakes. A side wheel passenger vessel. If I was to continue turning this boat and head out straight into the lake, approximately 20 miles, we find we'd come to the deepest point of Lake Superior. That's 1,333 feet deep. It's pretty cold down there. Water temperature after you get under 100 feet in Lake Superior only ranges 4 degrees from summer to winter.
We're turning around.
And that's 38 to 42 degrees
That's
Fahrenheit.
pretty good timing for the sun going behind the clouds.
Yeah.
On our return trip, I'm going to be taking pretty much the
Yeah,
same
we're
route I
out
did
there.
to get out here. Except in a few spots, I may try to get you in a little bit closer.
Alright, we're turning around and we're heading back. So this one behind that cloud. And it's 8:30. Jeez. And we get back, it'll be 10 o'clock.
Okay. The sun is behind a cloud. You see what time it is? Look at how bright it is right now. And that's with the sun behind the cloud. I gotta go to Alaska. That's great.
I lost it. Hold on. Damn pole, that's what it is. Okay, we just docked. We're getting off. This is the pier. The gift shop, and that's where the cars are parked.
And the sky
Seven
behind
o'clock.
it. Lieutenant Mackinac.
That's where I was going.
What's the matter? Is it even with the sun down here? So it's still lighting. It's the little of the lobby. His dad. Hey, there he is. Leaving. This was a nice place, as you could tell by the decorations. I would like to see it at Christmas. It's like a hunting lodge. But done very nice. Look at the little paw prints. So you go from the paw prints to hunting print. You might find this boring, but I just thought the whole place was cute. Bears and moose. And I'll show you the pool. Nice pool. Nice pool, huh? Look at the size of that hot tub. I thought it was a kiddie pool. But that's the pool. That's the breakfast room. Nice fireplace. Nice view outside. Which brings us back to where I started. Joe would have liked it. That's it.
Well, we made it to Green Bay. It's a lovely Lambeau field. No game today, the weather's too hot.
Do you know how old Lombardi was when he died?
No.
57.
And Liz Minutes Lombardi. And I forget who that guy is. Oh, Lambeau. Earl Lambeau. Curly Lambeau. Hence the name. Lambeau Field. And that's where I bought your cheesehead, Joe. Official Packers cheesehead. Yeah, what side do you eat there? And now we'll take the tour. Oh, we're in Milwakee. I'm by the riverfront. I'm by the lakefront. Lake Michigan. Charlie Brown's playing over at the museum. Not this way. And this is part of the lake walk around.
Vern and Shirley lived in the Polish.
And it's a war museum.
And not
And now we're inside the lobby of the art museum.
very impressive. You don't want to leave here, it's too cool.
I feel like I'm in Borgata. What?
I thought I walked in front of you. I thought that was a sweet statue. This is a children's art museum. But isn't that sweet?
Oh, we're inside what's called the Pfister Hotel. Not Price Pfister. Thinking plumbing. On the second floor, looking down at the lobby. Built in 1895. His mom enjoying a cold beverage outside our room.
This is where we're staying.
For about 5 minutes. It's old, but it's beautiful. Thought I went up. I'll try it again. The chandeliers. Yeah.
It's like being in.
So.
But I don't know who they're all associated with.
Just another view.
That's the hotel we were just in. Going to Wisconsin. Not bad. And this, I don't know what this is, but they must have money in there.
It's impressive, whatever it is.
Looks old too. We're in Racine, Wisconsin. We just stopped by the water to have something to eat, which is very good at the Sandpiper restaurant. And look what name of the boat we parked right in front of. Thanks, Mom, you're pointing the way.
Look at the temperature.
And we're heading south. Temperature is now, only 97 degrees at 4:06.
It's really over 100 according to the waitress.
Yeah.
Okay. We made it into Chicago. Heading towards the Navy Pier.
Well, we made it to the Navy Pier. Skyline of Chicago. The Sears Tower up there.
I got that whole 15 stars.
Yeah, look at the Navy Pier. I don't know what that is out there. Much cooler today. Now I'm on the, I guess the north side of the Navy Pier. Beautiful breeze today. And we made it around to the front. Look at that thing. It's a real windy up there.
I find them? Ah, I lost them.
Started doing something about the dirty drinking water in the city. That happened in 1889, and they built that fountain in 1989 in honor of that. The building on the right we just left, that's the Sheraton, Chicago. We were just there. It's one of only 2 hotels in the city of Chicago approved by the Secret Service for presidential stays. When our president comes to Chicago, he either stays at the Sheraton or at the Chicago Hilton on Michigan Avenue. But we were talking about dirty drinking water, and now the reason it was contaminated, we had street gutters that emptied into the Chicago River. Think about it, we had something like 300,000 horses around Chicago in the mid to late 1800s. And the street gutters emptying into the river, think about it. Now, we also had a sewage system that I must admit would go on the blink every now and then. It would dump sewage in the river. All of that was floating next up, Frankenmoth. You look over to the left, you see the Wrigley Building. We were talking about the Wrigley Building a little while ago. The Wrigley Building built and owned by the Wrigley Chewing Gum family, the largest chewing gum manufacturers in the world. The building's built at 2 different times.
We're moving.
Hand side of the bus they both survived the fire of 1871. There are 2 treasures on the right and left hand side of the bus. We're going to come back around today. The building on the right hand side across the street
What is that?
is Water Tower 9. The church on the right hand side of us is a landmark church. It's 4th Presbyterian. The congregation established in 1871. This building built in 1914 on land at the water tower. They built it just to hide an ugly standpipe that was in the middle of the street. It really was built just for cosmetic purposes. The standpipe associated with the waterworks is going on outside. We do these farmers markets in the summer. We cut out the middleman. We get the produce and the herbs and the spices and all of that stuff a little fresher and a little cheaper, and we love it. Now, the Museum of Contemporary Art in 81, and it was called the Rock and Roll McDonald's, and almost from the time that it opened, it was the busiest McDonald's in the world, right here on Clark Street in Chicago. A live band music playing, and usually it's blues. But we can't leave out the legendary blues man Buddy Guy. Buddy Guy's legend is behind the Hilton Hotel, the Chicago Hilton Hotel on Wabash Avenue. Buddy Guy's legends are favorite among locals as well as visitors to the city. Chicago is all about city. That was the site of our worst disaster in terms of loss of life. The steamship was called the Eastman. That's where it capsized. July 24th, 1950, which is in front of us. You never believe what the Armory is today. It's Harpo Entertainment Studios. That's where Oprah Winfrey does her broadcast each and every day. And yes, they say Harpo is haunted. It's included in most books on haunted Chicago that's on the market today. Now, if you look to the right side, as we come back up to Sears, the building that's in front of us on the left-hand side, 311 South Wacker. Doesn't have a name, but we call it 311 South Wacker. So the architectural bumps on board, that is the large. Remember, if you have a high-bar and out ticket, the last loop around for the day starts at 5. You need to be on your stop before then, if at all possible. On in the plaza. The building on the left The brown building on the corner, the Marquette building, another landmark. As we pass the circle, look at the gold bas relief sculpture over the doorway of the building. That is gorgeous. It tells the story of the early exploration of Illinois by the Jesuit missionary Marquette and his guide Jolie C. Thousands of pieces of colored tile put together to create the four seasons. The street we're crossing is Madison Street. It's the dividing line of the city of Chicago. We're on the south side. As we cross Madison Street, we're on the north side. The plaques that you see on the front of the building, there's one on each end, weigh 3.5 tons, and have been a meeting place for Chicagoans since Marshall Field built his store. He initially built Marshall Field in the mid-1800s. The store burned down in the Great Chicago Fire. Marshall Field targeted women as his primary shoppers at a time in history where that's there to the right, that's the big, that's right. It's called Cloud Gate. It's a sculpture. It's called Cloud Gate. It's reflective. Reflects the city inside. If you walk underneath it, you'll see your own reflection. But before the workmen even unveiled it, before it was even unveiled, the workmen were coming out saying it looks like a gigantic lima bean.
This was our tour bus. It was very nice. It was a great way to see Chicago, it really was. And as aggravating as it was to get in here, it is beautiful. And we couldn't have asked for a nicer day. There's Dad. Isn't it gorgeous out? That should be it. On the streets of Chicago. Wish we could have filmed everything we saw, but you can't.
Mom out on the bridge. Let's get into her where I lost her. And where'd she go again? Okay. One more time. Okay, that was a good one. Yes. More tours, more tours.
Those dragons represent health, wealth, and well-being. You see they're all glazed New York Yankees. He also married a young lady by the name of Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, so how much?
While they're taking a picture, that might be her coming. There's a limo that might be broken. Sometimes that happens. She does come in a limo when she comes. If she gets out and you look up and you see her with sunglasses on, that's her. The guy's looking down this way, so. Well, normally, if it's not hurry, it could be deal. But someone's in the back of it, so they might either be waiting for her to get off or waiting for everybody to disappear. Every now and then, you'll get out and get on the limo, you'll have a John Solomon and Sophie, and they'll all get in the limo. Now, most of the time when she does that, she normally waves at whoever's out there. That's not her.
I think it's empty.
Yeah, well, they might be picking somebody up.
Yeah.
You know, it could be a movie.
It's playing. It's probably the most popular pad here over the last 5 years. It's sold out every single night. And this is the historic theater district. Chicago is by far architecture. If we were to continue straight, we'd run into the Chicago Board of Trade. And you can see the big statue on the top up there. That's sick.
This is their Central Park.
Right side there, beautiful. On the left here, the bowman and the spearman sculptures, which have no bow and no spear. Real cool. That might be Croatian. So that's the British. Anyway, that's about that train station coming from New Orleans to Chicago, bringing all the people from the South. So now we're going to drive around the football stadium. This is the Great Soldier Field, home of the Chicago Bears. The Bears.
The Bears. Soldier Field.
They were what you call a charter member. President and coach George Poplar Hallis started the National Football League along with Vince Lombardi. He hated Green Bay Packers. This is the beautiful now the Bears were the NFC just outside of Paris in France, a place I've been to many times and love, but this is twice as big as the Latona Basin. That's how Chicago does everything. Gotta have the biggest of everything here. It's very important. The city of big ideas, the city of big shoulders. A lot of you probably remember this from that very intellectual television show, Mary. So we're heading out to Navy Pier. Coach Ferris said he wanted to out-Eiffel Eiffel. What he came up with in his jealous engineering rage was the Ferris wheel. He first displayed that at our 1893 World's Fair. Very much detailed in that great book, The Devil in the White City. If you want a good Chicago book to read,
Oh, going on the Ferris wheel.
Look, I'm getting a pep talk from my friend here. She's telling me to be brave.
We're heading out at breakneck speed.
Sponsored by McDonald's, this fantastic
Look how
Ferris
fast.
wheel is over 150 feet
Not the
tall.
speed, it's the height.
Modeled after the first Ferris wheel built for Chicago's coastal
Oh
town.
my God.
Navy Pier, originally named Muninsing Pier, was built in 1916
on 22,000 Oregon timber highways. It became the heart of the Chicago experience, a bustling 3,000-foot stretch of pier at the end of Grand Avenue. It was the cultural meeting place of the day, a place to be all the way to the Grand Ballroom at the East End,
Short drive.
Chicago's greatest landmarks.
My kind of town, Chicago is. My kind of
Chicago is there. I would never take a kid over. It's way too open.
We're staying somewhere down there. Somewhere.
Well, I was hoping somebody's building would be lit up. Some of them.
In Mrs. O'Leary's barn, now the Chicago Fire Department Training Academy.
Pretty flowers.
Oh yeah.
The Chicago skyline is truly remarkable, and even more so from high atop maybe.
I heard a lot of noise. Check out the air rats on this jetty.
My dad ran into one of his police friends.
Believe it? In Chicago. Air rats wherever you look. Jeez. Alright, we just entered the Dutch Village. This is what you see when you walk in. And right off the main road, that's why you hear the trucks. Supposedly events going on inside, so we'll check it out.
Enjoy the end use it was no easy. Or it's not always look at it. Hands on.
I dare them to say the names of these streets.
Whoa. It went right in the water.
Maybe that's why she wasn't kicking high.
The girl did a high kick, and there's where it ended up. Floating down the water. See?
Yeah, well, that fisherman that took a picture of
Thank you very much. And Christine, look at that. Christine, you have a gentleman coming over there. Look at that. He's got your shoe. He's got your shoe. Ooh, I think he has a special applause. Thank you so much. Okay, he's your hero today, huh?
Well, now we're over at Windmill Island. More little shops, historic stuff, a lot of flower gardens.
Instead of a lighthouse, we're going up a windmill for a change.
Yeah, the windmill's back there. We're going to take a walk over to it. Well, we're on the middle level of this windmill. Looking up at the blades.
Much more fun to climb than a lighthouse.
That's what they keep them from spinning. And back over in that direction is the little village. Okay, now we're out in the front. At least the way it's positioned. That's where we're walking around. Lovely walkway back to the village from the windmill.
Once again, beautiful flower beds.
You just missed the music playing. But you heard what it was like from before.
Look at my stamp. Could you tell what it is?
We all have them.
Oh, I'm recording with the cap on. Never mind, guys. I missed most of it. I was recording with the cap on.
Back to film this room. Didn't film it before. Just get an idea of what it's like in these houses. You sleep in a cubby hole. Must be the basement. So guess what we're on? The merry-go-round. The carousel. Hold on. Hold on.
Even went down the slide.
Here. It's on. It's on. It's filming.
Oh. Well, that's what happens when you pass off to me.
I see that.
Ups and downs, the ups and the downs.
And those were the original horses.
It's flashing memory card. Any particular reason? Ken?
It's filming.
Lunch. They have statues all over the park. Very cute. Cute.
Yeah. It's cool. The size of these bubbles. Yeah. Last night we walked down the street. I think we're the only two on this side. Yeah, all right.
We gotta get it to laugh again.
Top right corner tells you how many minutes are left.
7.
Sorry.
So look at my arm.
You should have some cake tonight.
No. That what?
Cake shakes over there.
Show mommy arm.
You think that's funny?
I do.
Which direction is the bed?
What do you,
Cross.
ripped?
Like my left arm's weak.
Veronica, you gotta get your goddaughter to laugh again. What is that? What is that? Tell Grandma. Tell Grandma what that is. Is that that? Is that that? Where's your teethies? Who got teethies? Your grandma.
Yay!
Hooray!
Cheers.
Hey.
Yay! Yeah. Give me 5. Give me 5.
Yes, Jamie for a high five.
Look, Mom. Look at me. You want to give Mommy a high five? High five.
She's looking at the camera. Smarty pants.
Jamie. Jamie. Well, high five.
He's looking at me.
She's like, when that
That wasn't very nice.
high five.
She's a good faker.
You're gone.
Dance. No.
She camera's out. She don't want to do nothing now.
Nothing. Clap.
It's good at itching.
Yay! What did Grandma do to you? What we got? What did Grandma do to you? Chocolate all. You smeared it on her face.
LeBron.
Are you gonna come home with us and stay up with her all night now? Was it? That little bit you see on her face? Was it?
Oh, yeah.
We just smeared it around.
No,
Say bye-bye.
Bury your head in Grandma's
Bye-bye. She already did. Say bye-bye, Mommy. Bye-bye. Oh. You gotta get it cleaned up for you. You rat.
What? That was like lame.
Bye-bye.
What was that?
Bye-bye.
She wants Grandpa. Hi, Pickle.
Mwah. Mwah.
Hi, Jamie. Jamie.
Let's do that.
Go, 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 go.
Good. Good.
Nothing.
Nothing. Hi, Daddy.
And that's one scoop of coffee to 2 cups of water, right?
Right.
I'll coffee.
We fine.
So if it's 10 cups, 5 scoops.
Hi, I'm Mickey.
Hey, we fine. Hey. Gary.
Sorry.
That just wasn't even. No, give me 5. 5.
Yay! High five!
Hey.
You're gonna pull Grandpa's hair out.
Cool.
Hey. Yay, Jamie.
Let me shut the tape now. Grandma's really close.
Swim.
I'm so sick. Come on.
53. Your light fund has 53 great energy saving tips. Save on your electric bill.
Dance, Jamie, dance.
And 10. Choose from 20 orders of air conditioning system.
Are you ready, Polly? Rolly. Let's do Rolly Polly Olly. Ready? Rolly Polly. You're a knucklehead. You are. Let's do Rolly Polly. Rolly Polly. That's fine.
That one's going back that way. See where it's going. See where it was.
There's plant. Hi.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? She's like, look, you left me flat. You taste this burnt coffee before I have any. Where's your teetees? Ow, ow! Where's your teetees? Where's your teetees? Show mommy your teetees! Ah! Hi. La, la, la. Look at those silly people. Let's see what you see. This is what you see. Whoa.